Good morning, everybody. How are you doing today? I hope you are doing well. What's today? Today is Tuesday. Yay! I'm so glad you guys are here today. So let me go ahead and do the few little things that I need to do first. Um, First off, we're going to talk about our poll today. Whoops, I accidentally deleted the um, the page by mistake. So let's go back over here. Today is National Jelly Bean Day. And from National Day Calendar, it says, who can resist a handful of sweet jelly beans? Um, well, today, I guess you really don't have to resist at all. As a celebration, enjoying them is a must. So it says, while candies made in a similar manner existed before the jelly bean, Boston confectioner William Schraft made them popular during the Civil War. With their firm exterior, jelly beans were the first candy sold by the pound. Schraft encouraged his customers to send them to Union soldiers. In the 30s, jelly beans became closely associated with the Easter holiday thanks to their egg like shape. However, confectioners make jelly beans available all year long now, so there's no excuse not to enjoy them if you have a craving at any time of the year. The 40th President of the United States, Ronald Reagan, enjoyed jelly beans so much that they were present at his inauguration. He started eating them when he quit smoking years before. The Herman Gollitz Candy Company supplied red, white, and blue jelly beans for the 1980 event. At the time, the company didn't produce blue jelly beans. They created a blueberry jelly bean for the first time, especially for the inauguration. So, a National Jelly Bean Day. And that brings us to our poll. Black jelly beans are from the devil. And the responses are yes, that's why I like them. Or yes, that's why I hate them, or no, they are misunderstood, or all are from the devil. So you figure out which ones your preference for jelly beans. So that's our poll for today. And while that's up, I'm going to say hello to the chat. Let's see, we have a Penny giving hugs. Hello, Penny. I hope you are doing Um, well, no grandkids today, but it's laundry day. Oh, I'm sorry. We have Snorterpoopus Q Burr, hello humans and other critters. Hello to you, Mr. Burr. I hope your Tuesday is finding you well. We have Stream Elements and Sherrybot over on Twitch. And the Snorterpoopus, me no like jelly beans. I know you don't. That's why I put the last response down. We have a Buddy Hepburn. Good morning, and Buddy, I saw the poster that you sent with on Twix, I believe it was, with the cherry blossom stormtroopers. I love um, I love the posters that they do. They've always done some cool ones. Um, the Star Wars celebration this year is on in Japan in 2025. So let me see if I can. I'll bring it up so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So here is the poster. Um, it is for Japan 2025 Star Wars celebration, and as you all know, I love cherry blossoms. So I love that. I love that poster. I love that poster. So thank you, Buddy, for sharing that. Um, and Buddy Hepburn loves licorice jelly beans. And we have Simply Steve saying, hey, all you jelly beans in here, just say no to the bamboozle kinds, LOL. And Buddy likes them because they turn your tongue blackish purple. Well, I don't know if that's why he likes them, but he does say that. I hope you're doing well today, Simply Steve. And, oh, Phantom says jelly beans and polar bears are from the devil. Okay, only jelly beans. I'm joking, Snorterpoopus. You're a good burr. And hail to the chat. Hello to you, Phantom Outsider. Um, Sympathy says, I like the black ones, but not the devil, so no vote for me on this enlightening poll, LOL. And Sashi says, greetings, everyone. Good evening to you. I hope your Tuesday went well. So sometime today, you got to drop off paperwork to the advocate for Social Security. Ugh. Oh, good luck. Good luck, Phantom. Okay, so there we go. The first one they did years ago is a porcelain with blue flower design with imperial logos in it. Ooh, nice. We have I have somewhere I have slides of old um celebration posters that they did, um and also ones that they did for Star Wars weekends. They were really, really cool. Maybe I should try to find them. I don't know. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just Google. Everything seems to be on the internet now, right? So that's our poll today. So here we go. Um, let's see, what else do we have here? Today is Tuesday. It's April 22nd. It's the 112th day of the year, and there's 253 days remaining. And Simply Steve says you get denied at least 4 times before you get approval, Phantom Outsider. Sounds like insurance. Sounds like insurance. So here's our meme today. Life is like a jar of jelly beans. It doesn't matter what you're going to get. They all taste so good. Unless you're Snorterpoopus who hates jelly beans. But the sentiment is there. The sentiment is there. Uh, Chalk Walk in the Park, $1,085 is raised. They seem to be stuck on that number. So if you'd like to go over there and help them out to donate, that would be fantastic. Buddy, if you have an opportunity, can you put the link in for the Chalk Walk in the Park for me? Thank you. Um, so his goal is to raise $1,341. I believe they have a team. Let me check, because there is his personal goals, and then I think he has a team goal. They have a team park streamers. So that's his personal goal. There's 21 people in the team park streamers. Their goal is to raise $14,001. They raised $14,000 last year, and they're at the now 9,241. So he has his individual page, and then there is this page that it all funnels into. So he is part of the Park Streamers team. So and that is their big goal. So that is cool. And thank you, buddy, for posting that. Yes, it is for Children's Hospital of Orange County. Um, children, yeah, I said it correctly. Um, well, simply, Steve, I'm going to tell you, me and my sister had the Bean Boozled, and we figured out the flavors. Um, so we figured them out. So we kind of were prepared for the nasty ones. But yes, they can be gross. Yes, for the team page, all their personal ones funnel into that one. So it's like a big one, but it all goes to the same place. Um, and they do have other team contributors. But let's help them reach those goals. That would be absolutely fantastic. Like I say, if you can't support monetarily, if you could share it on your social media, that would be fantastic. Today at 1 o'clock, I'm going to be continuing working on the staring kitties. Yes, the ones that are saying, "Are you pooping?" And what I have done is I have gridded it into 14 sections, and then I draw a number, and then that's the section I do. So it kind of secretly reveals itself. So that's kind of fun. Well, how do you think they get jelly beans, Snortopoopus? How do you think they get jelly beans? Uh, we have a sci-fi mommy. Good morning to you. I hope your Tuesday is seeing you, finding you well. Um, let's see. Yes, and some of them are nasty, but I think it's kind of worse knowing that it's going to be a nasty flavor, and then you have to eat it anyway. I think I would rather be surprised. If you guys don't know, Bean Boozled, they have um jelly beans, and they have two of them that look really close, and like one could be sour apple, a green one could be sour apple, or a green one could be vomit, or something gross like that. And then you spin a wheel, and then you pick a green one, and then you hope it's not a nasty one. Did you know that firearm YouTubers use gummy bears not to stop bullets, but to stop wounds? I could see that. Birdie Bot's every flavor beans. Mm. And Soda Poopa says to Sashi, as long as they don't use real bears, he's okay with that. So this is going to be at 1 o'clock today that we're going to be working on this um, diamond painting. So everybody, it's time. It's time for the puzzle. We're going to do the puzzle first today. I'll tell you, sometimes I'm surprised at what we're doing first because I forget what order I put them in because I do them differently every day. I think Mondays and Fridays are memes are first, and then the other ones I don't remember. So let's go ahead and let's get everything prepared for the puzzle. We're going to remove that. Let's find the puzzle. Where are you, puzzle? There's the puzzle. We're going to put you this way so you can see a little bit better. And let me do this. And here we go. Our puzzle for today. Let's use the word hmm. Now we could take and not use a four vowel one. We'll do Audi today. And we have a name we cannot pronounce. Said if black beans were of the devil, they should melt when sprinkled with holy water, which doesn't happen. Mixing the order is good. Keeps us on our toes, especially Snorty, who tends to doze off. Napping is good. You can doze off, Snorty. That is absolutely okay. It keeps me on my toes too. In reference to the YouTube of firearms, I guess you would barely feel it, snorted Poopus. Har, har, har. So we have a T and an O. The T is in the third, the O is in the first. Today is, let's see, April Showers Day. April Showers Day is observed every year. This holiday celebration revolves entirely around the changing of the seasons. Rainstorms that occur in the northern hemisphere during April are known as April showers. Heavy rain downpours are common at this time due to the direction of the jet stream, which goes north and creates large depressions that bring rain and strong winds from the Atlantic Ocean. This occurrence is commemorated on April Showers Day when people look out for rain. The reason for April Showers Day being celebrated on April 22nd is unknown because they like to. So, April Showers Day. And that was from nationaltoday.com. They actually demonstrated that it was better than ballistic gel, joking that you could be safer instead of using it, body armor. So actually stopping bullets. I guess the density of it. Yeah, you'd be covered in gummy bears, but then you would attract the bees. No, no, I said that. I just said it because I thought it was funny. Name we cannot pronounce. I just said that because it was funny. What's odd is when Harry Potter Dumbledore tried one and went, "Ooh, earwax." Question: how did he know what earwax tastes like? Also, did you know that who loves earwax? Cats. Found that out when I had a cat who was stealing Q-tips to get the earwax. Cats are odd. Yes. A gummy chainmail armor. Sounds good and great if no battle, but if you're hungry, just don't eat the spots around the vitals away. It's the density plus the elasticity. I can believe that. That's kind of where I got the line from Simply Steve was from oh my gosh. What's the name of the Waterboy? Yes. So we have a T and an O. Let's see. We haven't used an A or a sometimes a Y. Yes, Waterboy. Let's try story. There's an S, a T, an O, and an R, but not in that order. Huh. Oh, that's some high, yes, water boy, and that's some high quality H2O. Do you know someone who is? Do you know what is of the devil? Adam Sandler's movies. You always start the game. Oh, I could have done meow. MEMA. I can't remember how to spell it. You always start the game out with meow and chewy. Oh, if you know someone with a cat, I'm not going to give them earwax. No, yucky. Bobby Boucher. Alligators are ornery because of their mandula oblongata. Yes, thank you. I couldn't remember how to spell it. Miaou. I should have done meow, meow. So we have a story, but none of those letters go where they are. The S is not at the beginning. The O is not in the first or third. The T is not in the second or third. And the R is not in the fourth. What could this word be? How about, and this will use the A, roast. Roast. It's not roast, but the R is in the third spot. So let's see. Let's try worst. How about worst? Yes, Sashi, worst. And it was worst. We got that word done. Woo. Then we have a U, and we've used all the vowels. So we have a U in the second, an E at the end, and that is all we know. I was thinking curse, but there's no R or S. Today is a National IT Service Day, and this is from National Today. This day aims to applaud the IT service providers, hard work, and contributions to business across the country. Technology is an integral component of the national economy and something we need to survive. Without the IT service, providers, businesses won't function optimally and would and many would crumble. Thus, these people play vital roles in the nation's economy. For the above reasons, it shouldn't be surprising a day exists to celebrate IT service providers. There's a British comedy called I call it the It Crowd, the IT crowd, and it is so funny because um, their first thing is, um, did you turn it on and off, or did you plug it in? So we have the word fugue, fugue. And let me see. Phantom says, My sister had an angry cat like to scratch. Oh, that is disgusting. I'm sorry, Phantom. I couldn't do it. He gave a cat was mean to him. He gave him earwax and he was fine. Ugh. So we have fugue and we have bulge. So we're going to try. And we have Dad Man saying, Good morning, Mrs. Love you. Listening for a few minutes by the river. I hope you see a dolphin. And Snorter, I got those words. I'm not going to forget them. Snorter Poopa says, Hello, are you in a van down by the river? To Dad Man. And Deadman says, not in the van, Snort. Geesh, didn't even think about that. So let's try the word fugue first, because that was the first word. It was not fugue, but there is a U in the fourth spot. So that takes out the word bulge. It takes out the word dunce. So it's blank U E. No, an IT provider, informational tech. They're ones that fix your computers and the cash registers or whatever. Um, the computer stuff. That's what an IT is. So what could this word be? A headache. Ooh. Q, thank you. Queue. Wow, that's got two double letters and a Q. It was Q. I would never have got. I That is a word that just doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense at all. So we have an S at the beginning, an E in the middle, and there's a W, R, and an A. Today is a National Baseball Day from daysoftheyear.com. It says, this day is here to serve as a reminder for people who enjoy the game to show love and appreciation for the game, as well as players, coaches, and even the fans. The history of National Baseball Day can be traced back to the time in the mid 1800s when baseball made its way into the world via the United States. Likely modeled after an older British game called rounders, baseball has gone through many eras and iterations to become the American national pastime that it is today. From the time when the first professional league started in the late 1800s to today's version of baseball, this game has grown to be beloved by adults and children in various parts of the world. National Baseball Day dates back to 1964 when it was signed as a declaration by the then U.S. President Lyndon Johnson. This day is also part of a larger number of days that have been promoted by Rick McNeely. As a DJ for the Fishbowl Radio Network in Arlington, Texas, he has been involved in making sure a number of different days are connected with and celebrated. Okay. So, what can you do? You can play baseball. You can also attend a baseball game. You can sing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game." Um, so, National Baseball Day. And we have Connie saying good morning, afternoon, and evening, everyone. And yes, the geek guys, name we cannot pronounce. And oh, I wonder what this word could be. No cursing, Mrs. Dadman. Lo blank you, blank you. Oh, I swear. I can do the next word in multiple languages. And we have hellos. And Devin says, okay, headed back and have a full house here today. You have a wonderful day at work, honey. And just let it roll off your back. And we have the word swear. Then we have FOR, um, and then an E at the end. Today is School Bus Driver Appreciation Day. This happens on the fourth Tuesday in April. Today, we are recognizing all school bus drivers for taking care of our precious cargo during the school year. Whether they are transporting our kids to school, home activities, or to sporting events, school bus drivers deserve recognition for the job they do. And it's a very difficult because there's things that they can and cannot do. I had a family member who was a school bus driver, and there were things that they could do. for especially if they're unruly students on the bus and things they could not do. And a lot of times, unfortunately, it just was taking them back to the school and then letting someone else deal with it. So it's being a school bus driver can be very taxing. So, but yes, appreciate the school bus drivers, especially if you have kids or you take the school bus. We have Agent Atwood. What's up, y'all? Not much, just doing a little puzzle. Sashi says, I wondered why it was feeling warm. 87% humidity. Yuck. So we have the word FOR. Whoops. And then what word could we put there? I think it's force. So we're going to say force. And it was force. Then we have an E and then an R and a G. The R is in the second spot because if you look, the R cannot be here, here, or here. So the R must go here. The G can go in any of the spots that are open. So blank RE blank blank. And today is, oh, excuse me, National Earth Day. And this is from National Day calendar again. Um, each year, National Earth Day campaigns around the globe to promote ways to keep the Earth healthy and our planet livable. Since its inception, the organizers promote events educating the public about a variety of subjects, including air pollution, water pollution, erosion, recycling, composting, renewable fuels and power, carbon footprints, efficient cars, rainforests, and ecosystems. As citizens of the world, we can take action to protect the earth, its creatures, and its habitats. Greener living can include more fuel efficient vehicles or windows. It can also include landscaping for your climate, reducing the amount of water required. Numerous green campaigns launch events around the globe each year. Join one near you or organize one that fits your community needs. You can observe this day by support and using recycling programs. You can volunteer to clean up local parks and streets. You can support and frequent green businesses. You can use reusable products versus disposable. Repurpose items that have been that have outworn their use. And here's one. This is not on here, but this is one that I did not think about, but it really does use a lot of resources. Keep your email inbox clean. Delete and get rid of those emails that you don't use. I sometimes get 6,000 emails, um, and because I just get lazy. And those emails have to be stored somewhere. And when they're stored, they have to use electricity and they have to use resources. So if you keep a simple way, just keeping your email inbox clean, and that can help um, save on resources. So a little hint there. Let's see. And Sashi's saying it's hot with an 87% humidity, and Atwood goes, Sashi, it's me. I'm the reason it's so hot. Let's be honest. With a little laughing emoji. Yes, the G can be in any spot. Yes, yes. Oh, goodness gracious. So let's see. We have a blank R-E blank blank. Does anybody have a guess? I have a guess. Green. Green. And it was green. We have an O in the second and SY um, at the end. And the N and the I can be in either spot. Well, that's good. That's good that it does that. Simply Steve says my email's empty after 30 days, so any that I don't look at get eliminated anyway. Well, that's good. I just get and I try to unsubscribe to stuff that I don't know why I subscribe to. We have noisy. Whoops, noisy. Then we have frown. Turn that frown upside down. Then we have an E in the middle, and then there is an N. The N cannot be at the beginning or the end, so it's either the second or fourth spot. Today is National Pinup Day. Since the 1940s, pinups have been an integral part of American culture. Pinup refers to paintings, drawings, other illustrations, and photographs of models. A pinup model is a model whose pictures are produced in mass and intended for informal display. They see the appeal in popular culture and have been delighting fans for a long time. The day comes this day comes with retro vibes that coincide with the origins of pinup models. Most people, not just Americans, dress up in vintage or retro to celebrate the day. Pinup models were fashion models, glamour models, or actresses whose pictures were for informal display. The pictures were taken by these models are sometimes known as cheesecake photos. Cheesecake is an American slang, I did not know this, for scantily clad, nude or semi nude women photos. The 19th century women's potential depended on her sexuality and level of visibility in the public sphere. People assumed that a woman's availability or sexuality was directly related to how public a woman was. Okay. The term pinup is attested to in English in 1941. However, the documented practice dates to the 80s. People cut pinup images out of newspapers, magazines, postcards, and lithographs. They mostly appear on walls, desks, or calendars. In the mid 20th century, posters of these images were mass produced and popularized. Male pinups were less common than female pinups throughout the 20th century and were known as beefcake. Pictures of male celebrities targeted women or girls in this period. So, goody, goody, it is both sides of the aisle that get to enjoy some little beefcake or cheesecake. Pinup modeling has its origins in the theater with burlesque performers. American burlesque is a variety show with elements of Victorian burlesque, music hall, and minstrel shows. It became popular in the 1860s and slowly evolved to feature female nudity and blue comedy. In the late 1920s, the striptease element of burlesque overshadowed the comedy and became subjected to extensive local legislation. With legislatures coming down hard on them, it lost its popularity gradually in the 40s. So, okay, I did not know that so much about pinup girls, but that was very, very interesting. Let's see. We have Atwood asking, how is my favorite polar bear? That's okay. You don't have to empty them. Yes, and some of them get auto-subscribed. That's what ticks me off. And the snorter poop is cheesecake and yum, 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 yum. Yep, that's why it's called Pinup Day. Name we cannot pronounce. Cheesecake is for eating. I did not know that one. I just thought it was cottage cheese thighs, just not that bad. And we have a Curtis Selby. We're talking about National Pinup Day. National Pinup Day and how it evolved. Thank you so much for leaving a like, a comment, and sharing out the stream. We owe World War II two things. Two things that we can here we go. World War II, we got the rise of pinups and military material, and the first meme, Kilroy was here. Yep, yep. And we have a Fallout Dave. Got a few to lurk. Like and say hi. Hello to you, Fallout Dave. And oh, the Vargas girls. Oh, the Vargas girls are paintings that were done from not eight. Well, here we go. I'm gonna post this. Let's see. So Alberto Vargas. I'm gonna put this here so we can see it. We are digressing, aren't we? Alberto Vargas is a Peruvian American painter of pinup girls. He's considered one of the most famous of the pinup artists and as one of the pioneers of airbrush art. Numerous of his paintings have sold and continue to sell for tens of thousands around the world. And there are some of his pinups. We'll just quickly go through them. If you guys want to slow down and pause, you can. So there we go. Take note that pinup day is not hanging nerds from a coat hook in the bathroom. No. And follow Dave. Hey, everyone working but listening. My guess is always Florida. So we have a word that has an N somewhere in the second or fourth spot and an E in the middle. Oh, how about this word? Blend. Blend. It was blend. We have an O, a G, second and third, a Y at the end, and then there is a D. Yes, a va-va-voom. I kind of zip through them fairly quickly. Like I say, pause if you want to look at them or go over to the website. So we have OG with a D somewhere. It's a National Beagle Day. Oh, how appropriate this is that for this one. Beagles were bred to be hunting dogs, but now they're some of the most popular pet breeds around. In fact, they're so popular that their fans created National Beagle Day to celebrate them. So, National Beagle Day. Their floppy eyes and floppy ears, floppy eyes, floppy ears, and soulful eyes. The beagle is man's best friend and a valuable hunting dog. Pamper your beagle or join in an event like the Beagle Walk. And that was from daysoftheyear.com. Yes, a doggy, doggy. Doggy. How much is that doggy in the window? And then we have a scare. Yes, Shiloh. Oh, that's a sad Shiloh. Then we have a, uh, let's move this down a little bit. We have an ED at the end, and there is a Y. Yes, Daisy from John Wick. Yes, I love beagles. If I had to have a dog, I think I'd have a beagle. Okay, so we're done with that. So let's see. Today is National Narwhal Day. Often referred to as the unicorns of the sea, narwhals are delightful and unique creatures that live in the cold waters of the Arctic Ocean. Although they are not yet considered endangered, narwhals are on the list of animals of special concern due to the impact of climate change on their living environment. National Narwhal Appreciation Day seeks to improve public awareness of these underwater mammals, increase awareness about their needs, and let everyone know what they can do to help. So, National Narwhal Day. And that was from daysoftheyear.com. And those are all of our celebrations for today. So, we just got to get this puzzle done. Narwhal flakes. Yes, it is a horny well. Let's see. Let's see. We're talking about beagles. We have the Shiloh. We have Daisy from John Wick. And Snoopy does not look like a beagle. And Buddy likes miniature, uh, is it dachshunds? They are so cute, little sausage dogs. You think Shiloh was, I don't want to watch the second one. Nope, nope, nope. Yes, and the narwhal is a horny whale. Narwhal flakes. I do not know if narwhals are edible or not, but Snortopoopus is saying yum, 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 yum for the narwhals. Do some people say dash hounds? I don't always know the pronunciation. We have Rachel Percy Art saying corgis are the best. And let's look at our poll. How is it going? We have 18 votes. Black jelly beans are from the devil. I took that, kind of made a joke on the line from a water boy. Um, but the number one is yes, that's why I hate them. The second one is no, they're misunderstood. Oh, there's a tie, excuse me, for first place. Yes, that's why you hate them, and all are from the devil. They don't like them at all. And then second is no, they are misunderstood. And in the third place is yes, that's why I like them. And Atwood says, Snorty, you can finally kill unicorns in the form of narwhals. And Atwood likes either corgi or huskies. And technically, narwhals are edible, but would you really want to? So we have a Y that goes somewhere, and then an ED at the end. And I have no idea what this word is. Does anybody have any idea what this word is? I'm just going to sit and look at it. Okay, Hade. Ooh, it could be hyped. I'm going to do hyped. I like that word better. Buddy got 8 bags of black licorice jellybird eggs on the day after Easter markdown. So yummy. Wonderful. I'm so glad you like them. Hyped. It was hyped. And then we have an S, then an A in the third, an E at the end. And we have an H and a D. So, if you like black jelly beans, you like black jelly beans. If you like licorice, I'm honestly, if I eat one, it's not the end of the world. We have a shade, and then we have an O in the second, an A in the fourth. The D has to be in the middle because, as you can see, the D cannot be here or here. So the D has to be right here in the middle. So blank ODA. Model. MODAL. Model. Then we have a moose. Well, we have all the letters already. We have twirl, where all the letters are there. We have an O in the second, an E at the end with an O, with a U and an L. Let's see. We have the, let's see. These letters can be anywhere. Um, so I do not know what this word could be. I think I have an idea. That's what I was thinking. Name we cannot pronounce. Jewel. And it was correct. I probably mispronounced it. We have an RAS right in the middle. We have an C and an H. If you look here, the H cannot be in the first spot, so that has to take this C here. So we have CRASH, crash. Then we have a D at the beginning and AR at the end, and then an E. Yes, it was crash. And then we have an E and a B. The E cannot be here in the third spot. So the E has to be, oops, sorry, and I had some good sleep last night. DE. So the B has to be here, D bar. Then we have an R and an I in the second and third, an N at the end with an O and a P. Why is everyone throwing shade in the chat? Because they're being a little spicy today. Has to have a P. It has to have a P, so I'm going to replace that first. P, and then we have an RION, prion. And we have a Chucky in the chat saying, hyped. I'm hyped for a new movie. And what is that movie? We have an RODE. We can use any of the letters that are green or a Z, X, V, or K. Hi, I'm Chucky. I'm your friend to the end. Wanna play? Chucky, haven't seen you in a while. Just you need to behave. Okay? If you don't behave, I'm going to block you. So, rodeo, rodeo. And this isn't our first rodeo. That's right. Then we have a B and then a G in the middle, a T at the end. The H cannot be in the second spot here, so this has to be an I. So it's B-I-G-H-T, a bite, bite. And then we have Hardy, Helen Hardy. We have D-U, then we have a Z-X-V, that it could be, or a K, or any of those other green letters. Michael sleeps there in that nasty sewer. Blah. Chucky, Chucky, Chucky. Dooley. Whoops. Dooley. Then we have Squid. And let's look down here. Then we have Scout. Then we have an A at the second, an HT at the end, and then a Y and a C. Oh, your stream got behind. Oops. Oh, so you were commenting on something. I gotcha. Yacht. Y-A-C-H-T. Yacht. And then we have a Giddy. And then we have Rough. And then we have a Belch. Chucky says he's dead. Someone hasn't seen Halloween Ends, though I guess that means Michael's dead too. And Penny gives hugs to Chucky. Penny's so sweet. And we have Belch, Belch, Belch. And then we have Synod. And Chucky says, I, on the other hand, always come back. I'll be back. I always come back. Yes, you do. You're like a bad penny. We have STAR. Now, this can be two words. This could be stars. It could be three words. Stars, start, or stark. Which one do you guys want? Stars, start. It can't be start. I take that back. There's no T here. So it can be stars or stark. Stars or stark. Which one do you guys want? I'm going to sit here and wait. An S. So we want stars. Oh, Sashi wants stark. Well, we'll try stars first because Simply Steve posted first. It is not stars, so we will go with Sashi's Stark, and it was Stark. Woohoo! And our final word is midst. Midst. And we finished this puzzle. It took us 43 minutes to finish this puzzle. Almost an hour into the show. It is 11 o'clock in my neck of the woods, which is the east coast of the United States. And our words are worst, cue, swear, force, green, noisy, frown, blend, doggy, scare, hyped, shade, model, noose, twirl, jewel, crash, debar, prion, rodeo, bite, hardy, dually, or dolly, squid, scout, yacht, giddy, rough, belch, synod, stark, and midst. Always go with the word associated with naked, like stark naked. That went by too quickly. That was one of our longest puzzles. Longer puzzles. It took us 43 minutes to solve it. So, wow. So that is a puzzle time. Let's get everything back where it needs to go. Let's do this. Let's put our slide back on. And there we go. We are ready. Venom Outsider says, see, Chucky has never faced a polar bear or a phantom. Hey, Snorterpoopus, would you eat a doll covered in sil and bacon fat? Now, Chucky might come back, but boy, will he hate it. Interesting thought there. So our puzzle time is over. What is next? It is time for something meaningful. Yes, it took so long because we were just so random in between the words. Yes. And that's okay. That's okay. Absolutely fine. Oh, I'm getting, I wish I had a little snack. So we have a something meaningful jelly bean edition. Oh, did I? Oh, I missed a. Oh, I'm so sorry. I did, Sashi. I missed the food recommendation. So before we do that, let's go look at some food. Um, Actually, I'm just going to keep that on the stage because I'm going to look this up. Sire, I'm so sorry, Sashi. I did totally miss it. Ooh, yum. We will show this picture here. There. Let's make sure it's. And this is we're actually going to go to the website where this picture is from. It's Singaporean and Malaysian recipes. We have done her recipes before. Um, she talks a little bit about it. Sayur Lemak is not vegetarian. And she's said she talked to um, that many Malay and Indonesian vegetable recipes have at their very heart either dried shrimp, shrimp paste, or both. So that's something if you're a vegan or vegetarian. So let's look at the recipe. Okay, first off, sayur means vegetables. Lemak means cream, creamy, but in culinary terms, it means anything that's been cooked in coconut milk. Um, the Indonesian word is lodeh, Lodeh. And for your information, they say santan is coconut milk. So soyur lemak or soyur lodeh is vegetables cooked in coconut milk. So let's look at the recipe. Let me actually put this recipe in the places that I put this recipe. So first off, we're going to put it over in Discord under birthdays. I mean, under birthdays, under Asian food recipes. I don't know why I said that. I do know why I said that because I saw the picture of birthdays. So we've got that posted there. And let me go ahead and post it in StreamYards. I have a lovely bunch of coconuts. I wish I could make this picture bigger. You know, I'm just going to go to the page and see if we can make it bigger there. There we go. That's a bigger version of it. Yeah, we'll keep that one there. So that's the recipe there. And one more spot. So this takes a red chilies, water, onion, garlic clove, lemongrass, shrimp, dried shrimp, turmeric, white cabbage, a carrot, an aubergine, or as we know it in America, an eggplant, uh, long green beans, firm tofu, lemongrass, coriander leaves, some vegetable oil for frying the tofu, which is optional, coconut milk, um, and some kaffir lime leaves, which are optional. You pour the dried chilies, you cut them in half and pour over the very hot water. You let them soak. Um, then you cut up an onion and garlic. Let's see. You add a bunch of this stuff to a chopper, the lemongrass. Um, you put the chilies in and you chop it up until it's a fairly fine paste. Um, and then you cut the cabbage thinly. You cut the carrots into thin rounds or sticks, whatever you like. You cut the aubergine lengthwise and slice into 2 centimeter thick pieces. You cut the beans about 2 inch lengths. You cut the tofu into cubes. Um, and then you cook it. You fry the tofu first if you're frying it. Then do 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 do. Then you fry the paste for 2 minutes. Then you'll be getting a good aroma. You add the aubergines and carrots, stir to coat. You add the coconut milk, water, and salt. Stir and allow to bring to a simmer. You cooking coconut milk on high heat encourages it to split, so you don't want to get it real hot. You cover it halfway and cook it for 10 minutes. Then you add the rest of the vegetables, tofu, and cook for 5 minutes. And then you check for seasonings, and then you eat it. So there you go. That looks absolutely delicious, by the way. Um, so thank you for that recipe. Um, what did the German butcher say when he ran out of meat? This is the worst case scenario. Yes, always, I'm sorry, always with the coconut. They have a lot of coconut mills. There are no Malaysian jelly bean dishes. And soda poop is yum, 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 yum. Which are better, huevos or coconuts? Well, is huevos, isn't that eggs? Let me look something up here. So let's see here. So we have a lot of Chucky talking. Yes, yes, Hollywood has long run out of ideas, so they keep going back to the same, well, the old, well, and Malaysia does not have jelly beans, but they have a dodol, which is a sweet, sticky candy. Trying to make sure I don't miss anything. I don't know how I probably was reading, um, uh, I was reading a celebration and it skipped by. I really do hate it when I miss that. So here is a picture of Dodal. right there. Let me get out of this so I can read what it says. It's a sweet toffee-like sugar palm-based confection commonly found in Southeast Asia and the Indian subcontinent. It is made from coconut milk, jaggery, and rice flour. Jaggery is palm sugar, if I am correct. Yes, palm sugar or cane sugar, sorry. It's sticky, thick, and sweet. So there we go. And there's that. And I think it is time for our memes. So let's see. We're having some Chucky talk here. Let's see what we have here. We have Atwood says Chucky's show is his TV show is quite good, minus the third season. And Phantom says, look, when a doll that weighs about as much as a queen size pillow can take down a grown person, that's just silly. When he's a doll, he still gets human strength. And he says, from what? Because he's possessed by a human, and he's got that's the whole point of Chucky. He's not just a doll. He's like Ant-Man, just in between sizes. LOL. It says we have to use coconut. Uh, we have plenty of them. If they go unused, someone is going to use it to bonk people in the head. And Chucky said, I never thought I'd say this. Thank you, buddy, but I hate Eight Man. Yes, a voodoo demonic possessed Chucky doll, so that's how he has his demonic strength. It's Chucky Chack now. Look, yes. It says Ant-Man has a skeleton and muscles. Chucky is filled with likely substandard polyurethane stuffing and no a bag of packing peanuts are attacking. LOL. And Chucky says, no, I bleed. The only plastic left is my outer shell. So okay. So let's the Chucky the Chucky talk. I am not going to be posting any more of the Chucky chat on the screen. If you guys want to talk about it in the chat, you can. But I am not going to be posting any more of it because we're going to be doing some memes. Um, so it's time for something meaningful, the Jelly Bean edition. Here we go. Weeaboo test. If you see something other than jelly beans, I got bad news for you. Oh no. There's it took me a while, but I finally saw it. Oh goodness. But I'm not a weeaboo. Weeaboo. Say what you like about the black jelly beans, but they are survivors. I'm so goth, I only eat black jelly beans. Buddy, I didn't know you were goth. You liking the black jelly beans. Oh. The more colorful your diet is, the healthier you will be. Nailed it. And we have a Yarn Witch live. Hi, friends. Just wanted to stop by real quick, and I heard goth. Yes, have you voted in our jelly bean poll? We have 20 votes. We have all are from the devil is in the lead now. Black jelly beans are from the devil. So I have yes, that's why I hate them. And no, they are misunderstood is tied for second. And then yes, that's why I like them is third. So jelly beans are from the devil. Oh, I'm so glad you voted. And yes, don't mix black beans with black jelly beans. That could be kind of dangerous. I'm so glad I hope everyone has voted here on our jelly bean poll. You know, I've done this show for over a year, so I'm getting like kind of going back, you know, again with all the stuff. So trying to think of different me polls and memes can be interesting at times. So but I'm having fun doing it. If you eat jelly belly jelly beans, will your belly be full of jelly? Jelly beans on toast. Jelly beans on toast. Oh no. If you get it, you get this. If you don't, it's okay. And we were talking about coconuts earlier, and Sashi says that in Thailand, there's an academy that trains monkey to pick coconuts. It follows Buddhist principles to train them. And we had the Velociraptor back here. Where is Velociraptor? And Agent Atwood loves a Velociraptor. Mmm, jelly beans. Oh my gosh, jellied beans. Oh, ah, that just that just looks wrong. But I guess you could say they are jelly beans. Ugh, ugh. Don't like seeing where your food really comes from? Stop eating jelly beans. Oh no. Yes, the jelly, this was disgusting. Connie's like, gag. Whoops, gag. Yes. Ugh. And yes, they are paw pads. Oh. And yes, as a food enjoyer, I strongly object to baked beans in jelly or gelatin. Yes, molded from a cake pan. Absolutely. And Snorterpoopus, for some reason, was not saying yum, 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 yum on this one. He says, there goes my appetite. There are just some things that shouldn't be put into a mold. Cool beans. It's cool. Got my own plans tonight. Bed, pizza, and TV. Go out and have fun. I made coffee. And then we have jelly beans. Who's texting you? I always wondered where the phrase cool beans comes from. I don't know. So, yes. And then we have a jelly beans. Don't be jelly. Oh, I love this one. I think it's so funny. So, after you've eaten this many jelly beans out of the jar, is when you start to wonder if it's bad for you. No. Yes, they were envy beans. Oh, it's like I'm not like this with jelly beans, but potato chips, if I open the bag's gone. It's horrible. And peanuts, I can eat a whole or cashews, any kind of nuts. If I have to actually take and put them in a little bowl because I'll eat the whole container. We heard you love cherry but hate cinnamon, so we made them the same mother effin' color. Yes. There is a variance. You can tell the jelly cinnamon are a little darker, but my I have a family member who is deathly allergic to cinnamon, so he cannot eat a lot of jelly beans for the fear of them having cinnamon and him going into um, a reaction. And yes, I do pour milk into my bowl before I pour my cereal. Yes, I do. And I do not apologize for that. What can a jelly bean do that a man can't do? Come in seven different colors. That's my naughty one for today, everybody. But I'm bump. You have a meme for the milk cereal thing, but you're too scared to post it. That was a little risque there. Yes, it was. Well, me waiting to eat my older bro's black jelly bean so he doesn't have to eat it. Oh. And yes, when the like in reference to that jelly bean one, when I open a bag of potato chips, a singularity appears nearby and they get sucked in by gravity. Yes. Where jelly beans come from? Yes, that was Brogu's little cousin. There's no sound. That's your problem because I am a recording sound. It is saying that I have sound, Dab, and Dabman says there's no sound, but there is. I think it's you. If can everybody else hear me? Yes. Sci-fi says that meme reminds me of the Micronians and the candy they pooped on Futurama. There's also a meme where chocolate ice cream comes from, and it has a like a valve at the backside of a porta potty, um where ice cream comes from, and the snowmen are going inside the um in the porta potty, and that's where chocolate ice cream comes from. Oh, I see what you're doing. You're breaking. Oh, he's not allowed to listen at work. That's yeah. So here are where jelly beans come from. Oh, I can never see look at a jelly bean the same again. My friend, do you want a jelly bean? Uh, Me, yeah, sure. Also me. Something's wrong. I can feel it. And my friend giving me bean boozled, which are nasty jelly beans, which we talked about earlier. They have horrible flavors like earwax and farts and smelly shoes, smelly socks. Ugh, yes, bamboozles are not good. And those are our memes for today. Thank you all for enjoying them with me. And now it's time for happy birthdays to you. Happy birthdays to you. Happy birthdays, happy birthdays, happy birthdays to you. And we start off with Jack Nicholson. Jack Nicholson is 88 years old today. He's a retired actor and filmmaker. He is widely regarded as one of the greatest actors of the 20th century. He often played rebels fighting against the social structure. Over his 5-decade-long career, he received numerous accolades, including 3 Academy Awards, 3 British Academy Film Awards, 6 Golden Globes, and a Grammy Award. He won his Academy Awards for Best Actor for his role in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, As Good as It Gets, and he got Best Supporting Actor for playing the agent playboy in Terms of Endearment. He received Oscar nominations for Easy Rider, Five Easy Pieces, The Last Detail, Chinatown, Reds, Prizzy's Honor, Ironweed, A Few Good Men, and About Schmidt. And False Myers, thank you so much for stopping by and uh, giving a light in the vote. Um, and you have a great rest of your day too. Let me look here. Give me 1 second. Okay, so let's see. And he was in the original Little Shop of Horrors. You are correct. And we have The Shining, yes. And he is, and let's see. And Atwood senses a nap incoming. I know, it's so odd that he's 88 years old. Sorry, I'm jumping around. I don't mean to. They're stupid for not counting horror films. It's like not counting comedy films for jokes or action movies for action. Yeah. Let's see. He also was in Carnal Knowledge, The Shining, Heartburn, Broadcast News, Batman, Hoffa, Mars Attacks, Anger Management, Something's Got to Give, The Departed, and The Bucket List. He directed 3 films: Drive, he said, Going South, and How Do You Know? Wait, and The Two Jakes. He retired from acting after starring in How Do You Know? He is one of 3 male actors to win 3 Academy Awards and one of only 2 actors to be nominated for the Academy Award for acting in films made in every decade from 1960s to 2000. And he is that other person is Michael Caine. He has 12 Academy Award nominations, making him the most nominated male actor in the Academy's history. He was honored with the AFI Life Achievement Award in '94 and the Cecil B. DeMille Award in 1999. And in 2001, he got the Kennedy Center honor. Yes, he was in Batman, Witches of Eastwick, Bucket List. He flew over the cuckoo's nest. Have a good nap, Snortopoopus. Have a good nap. And yes, my favorite line. He played the Joker, if I am correct in that. And in the Batman, it's this town needs an enema. I actually had that put on a T-shirt. I wish I still had that shirt. And Atwood might be taking a nap soon. I wish I could take a nap. Never rub another man's rhubarb. Just FYI, the highlight of his career was being in anger management, only because I was in the Yankee Stadium audience when they filmed. There was no game, and it took 12 hours of filming. Penny, I don't know if you're leaving or if you're saying goodbye. Um, so if you're leaving, goodbye. Have a wonderful rest of your day. If you're just saying goodbye to everybody, you're so sweet. Our next person is Jeffrey Dean Morgan. He is best known for playing Negan in the AMC horror drama series The Walking Dead and its spinoff, The Walking Dead Dead City. He received critical acclaim for both of those. He also um, appeared in the television role as John Winchester in Supernatural. He was in Grey's Anatomy, The Good Wife, The Boys, Invincible. P.S. I Love You was a film he was in. Also, Watchmen. He was in The Losers. He was also in the film Red Dawn and Rampage. Jeffrey Dean Morgan, 59 years old. And Atwood says, Jeffrey ruins every show I watch. There's some of the films he's been in. Here's some of the television. And he also played in uh, video games, did voices. We have Glenn Campbell. Yes, Atwood did drop the mic. We have Glenn Campbell. Glenn Campbell passed away at the age of 81. He was an American country singer, guitarist, songwriter, and actor. He was best known for his series of hit songs in the 60s and 70s and for hosting the Glenn Campbell Good Time Hour. From 1969 until 1972, he released 64 albums that spanned 5 decades. He sold over 45 million records worldwide, including 12 gold albums, 4 platinum, and 1 double platinum album. He received 4 Grammy Awards in the country pop categories for Gentle on My Mind, and also 2 awards in the country and western for By the Time I Get to Phoenix. Um, let's see. He is 3 of his early hits later won Grammy Hall of Fame awards, while Campbell himself won the Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award in 2012. He has trophies for Male Vocalist of the Year for both the Country Music Association and the Academy of Country Music. He took CMA's top award as 1968 Entertainer of the Year. He played a supporting role in the film True Grit, which earned him a Golden Globe nomination. And he sang the title song, which was nominated for an Academy Award. In 2011, he announced that he was diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease, and he retired in 2013 after recording his final song, "I'm Not Gonna Miss You." He died from the disease in August 8th, 2017, at the age of 81 years old. Glenn Campbell. And Simple Steve said, saw Glenn and got an autograph in 1984. His last hit song was featured on Christian radio, Jesus and Me, in 1994. So we're going back to, I'm going to put him back up because all these comments are about him, not Glenn Campbell. So first off, we're going to go back. Jeffrey ruins every show I watch. He offed Glenn in Walking Dead. He died and an ass in Supernatural. He ruined Izzy and died in Grey's Anatomy, and he was an asshole in Invincible. Mike dropped. But dang it, I love his voice. And Sashi says, you must enjoy the Watchmen movie then. He gets thrown out of a window. Oh, the last song that you heard. Okay, that was from Glenn Campbell. And Atwood says, and he was an asshole in The Watchmen, too. Okay, so I think I know your opinion of the characters that Jeffrey Dean Morgan plays. Our next person is J. Robert Oppenheimer, passed away at the age of 62 years old. He was a theoretical physicist who served as director of the Manhattan Project Los Alamos Laboratory during World War II. He is often called the father of the atomic bomb for his role in overseeing the development of the first nuclear weapons. So, J. Robert Oppenheimer, 62 years old. Peter Frampton, 75 years old, an English-American guitarist, singer, and songwriter. He rose to prominence as a member of the rock bands The Herd and Humble Pie. Later in his career, he found significant success as a solo artist. He has released several albums, including his breakthrough album, the live recording Frampton Comes Alive, which spawned several hit singles and has been certified 8-time platinum by the RIAA in the United States. The RIAA, you ask, is the Recording Industry Association of America. This picture was in 2024. And Frampton looks old because he is. He's 75 years old. He's allowed to look old. He has also worked with various other acts such as Ringo Starr, John Entwistle and The Who, John Entwistle of The Who, David Bowie, Joe Bonamassa, and both Matt Cameron and Mac McCready of Pearl Jam. Some of his signature hit songs are "Show Me the Way," "Baby, I Love Your Way," Do You Feel Like We Do," and "I'm in You." They are staples of classic rock radio. He has appeared as himself in television shows such as The Simpsons, Family Guy, and Madam Secretary. He was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2024. And talking about, yes, Sash, talking about actors in general. He says, I'm okay with an actor that plays assholes, but not okay with asshole actors. Yes, You can hate their characters, but don't hate them unless they're jerks also. Then you don't have to like them. We have Ryan Stiles. This is for Dadman. He is a American Canadian comedian and actor. His work is often associated with improvisational comedy. He was in Whose Line Is It Anyway? Both the original British version and the American version. He had the role of Louis Knitsky in The Drew Carey Show. He also played Herb Melnick in the CBS comedy Two and a Half Men and was a performer on the show Drew Carey's Improvaganza. Yes, Whose Line It is hilarious. Yes, I do too. I think he is so funny, and I love Whose Line Is It Anyway? Yes, absolutely. He is so funny in that. And he is 66 years old today. We have Eddie Albert. Eddie Albert passed away at the age of 99 years old, an American actor known for his roles in stage and screen, and he received nominations for two Academy, a BAFTA Award, and two Golden Globe Awards. He made his acting debut with the film Brother Rat. He was also in Roman Holiday and The Heartbreak Kid. His other notable film roles include Oklahoma, or as I go, Oklahoma, The Tea House of the August Moon, Captain Newman, MD, The Longest Yard, and Escape to Witch Mountain. He also starred as Oliver Wendell Douglas in the television sitcom Green Acres from 1965 to 1971 and returned to Green Acres in 1990. He was in the crime drama series Switch. He also acted in Falcon Crest, The Carol Burnett Show, and Columbo. Eddie Albert passed away at the age of 99. We have John Walters, an American film actor, writer, and artist. Um, he rose to fame in the early 70s for his transgressive cult films, including Multiple Maniacs, Pink Flamingos, and Female Trouble. He wrote and directed the comedy film Hairspray, which was later adapted into a hit Broadway musical and a 2007 musical film. Some of his other films include Desperate Living, Polyester, Crybaby, Serial Mom, Pecker, and Cecil B. Demented. His films contain elements of postmodern comedy and surrealism. As an actor, he's appeared in the films Sweet and Low Down, Mangus, Excision, and Suburban Gothic, as well as a Child's Play franchise with the film Seed of Chucky and the third season of the television series Chucky. He hosted and produced the television series John Waters Presents Movies That Will Corrupt You. So, John Waters John Waters. I said Walter Waters. And he is 79 years old today. We have Aaron Spelling, an American film and television producer and an occasional actor. His productions included television series Family, Charlie's Angels, The Love Boat, Heart to Heart, Dynasty, Beverly Hills 90210, Melrose Place, Seventh Heaven, and Charmed. He served as producer of The Mod Squad, The Rookies, and Sunset Beach. Through his production company, Spelling Television, he holds the record as the most prolific television producer in American television history, with 218 producer and executive producer credits. Forbes ranks him the 11th highest earned deceased celebrity in 2009. And he died at the age of 83 years old. Um, let's see, we're talking about Eddie Albert. One of Eddie Albert's funniest roles was as the CEO in Home Office. With um, I am one of the most powerful men in the world. If I cannot unalive someone, what is the point of all my wealth and power? Yes, Aaron Spelling is Tori Spelling's dad. And I'm sorry, you commented on this and I didn't finish it because I think it's a Chucky alumni's birthday. Gonna see if you have him before I say it though. And yes, there he is. John Waters, we already talked about him. He's been in excuse excuse me, he's been in a Chucky movie and Chucky's TV show, Seed of Chucky and Chucky's TV show. There, I needed to acknowledge that. So there we go. We have, let's see, did we do Aaron Spelling? Yes, we did. And Tori Spelling's dad. You are correct there. Thank you, Atwood. We have Charles Mingus, an American jazz upright bassist, composer, bandleader, pianist, and author. Um, his, he's a proponent of collective improvisation and considered one of the greatest jazz musicians and composers in history. His career spanned 3 decades and collaborations with other jazz greats such as Duke Ellington, Charlie Parker, Max Roach, and Eric Dolphy. His work ranged from advanced bebop and avant-garde jazz with small and mid-sized ensembles to pioneering the post-bop style on seminal recordings like, I cannot say that word, Pithecanthropus erectus and Mingus and progressive Big Bang experiments such as the Black Saint and the Sinner Lady. In 1993, the Library of Congress acquired Mingus's collected papers, including scores, sound recordings, correspondence, and photos, in what it called the most important acquisition of a manuscript collection relating to jazz in the library's history. And he passed away at the age of 56 years old. I was looking to see if I could, they did, we have a DJ Ronnie G. Hello to you. Hope you are doing well. And that Minkus was a beast. I think I already said that, but I'll put that in again. Our next person is Charlotte Ray, an American character actress and singer. Her career spanned 66 years. She passed away at the age of 92 years old. She is probably best known for her portrayal of Edna Garrett in the sitcom Different Strokes and its spinoff, The Facts of Life. She voiced the character of Nanny in 101 Dalmatians, the series, and Kristen Fig in Tom and Jerry, the movie. She also appeared in Girl Meets World. She was in the feature films Ricky and the Flash with Meryl Streep and Kevin Kline and Rick Springfield. Um, and in 2015, she released her autobiography, The Facts of My Life, which was co written with her son, Larry Strauss. And she passed away at the age of 92 years old. Dana Barron, an American actress best known for her role as the original Audrey Griswold in the 1983 film National Lampoon's Vacation. She reprised it in the 2003 Christmas Vacation 2, Cousin Eddie's Island Adventure for NBC television. And she is 58 years old today. Cassidy Freeman, an American actress musician. She is known for her role as Tess Mercer in the superhero drama Smallville, Amber Gemstone in the HBO series The Righteous Gemstones, Sage in the series The Vampire Diaries, and Katie Longmire in the modern Western Longmire. And she is 42 years old today. And Atwood has put a link out there for the lyrics to the Facts of Life song. Oh, was that the deleted comment? I didn't know it was deleted. um, so anyway, okay, here. This is actually the lyrics to that. See, it got all bunched up together. There we go. That's one thing I hate about StreamYard. It does not let you know when a comment is deleted. We have Cheryl Lee. Um, she was cast by David Lynch as Laura Palmer and Maddie Ferguson on the 1990 television series Twin Peaks and the film of 1992 Fire Walk with Me. Um, After completing Twin Peaks, she returned to theater. She appeared in the title role of Salami. I'm getting tired. Salome or Salome on Broadway opposite Al Pacino. Her film roles include roles in Backbeat, Mother Night, John Carpenter's Vampires, and Winter's Bone. She's also had recurring roles in television such as One Tree Hill, Dirty Sexy Money, and later in the revival of Twin Peaks in 2017. And she is 58 years old today. Steve Fawcett, an American businessman and record-setting aviator, sailor, and adventurer. He was the first person to fly solo nonstop around the world in a balloon and in a fixed-wing aircraft. He made his fortune in the financial service industry and held world records for 5 nonstop circumnavigations of the Earth as a long-distance solo balloonist, as a sailor, and as a solo flight fixed-wing aircraft pilot. He disappeared in 2007 while flying a light aircraft over the Great Basin Desert near Nevada and California. His plane was discovered wrecked in 2008, so he passed away at the age of 63 years old. Steve Fawcett. We have Jung Woo Sang, a South Korean actor. He started as a fashion model, and he was in the gangster film Beat. He was also in the dramas City of the Rising Sun, Mutt Boy, Musa, and the classic A Moment to Remember. He was also in The Good, the Bad, and the Weird, an excellent film. I would recommend watching it. Cold Eyes, The Divine Move, The King, Still Rain, Hunt, 1212 The Day, as well as crime thrillers Asura, The City of Madness, Beast Calling the Straws. His role in Innocent Witness earned him a 55th Bang Sung Arts Award and the 40th Blue Dragon Film Awards. I will tell you, The Good, the Bad, and the Weird, an excellent movie if you can watch it. The Divine Move, an excellent movie if you can watch it. He was also in TV shows Asphalt Man, Pandem, Tell Me That You Love Me, And he also was the UNHCR Goodwill Ambassador um, from 2014 to 2024. So Jung Woo Sung, 52 years old today. We have Rita Levi Montalcini. Montalcini, an Italian neurobiologist. She was awarded the 1986 Nobel Prize in Physiology and Medicine, jointly with colleague Stanley Cohen, for the discovery of the nerve growth factor. So, a Nobel laureate, and she passed away at the age of 103 years old. We have Chris Makepeace, a Canadian former actor. He starred in the role of the coming of age film My Bodyguard. I loved My Bodyguard. I am looking for that movie. So if anybody has it, please, please, please let me know where you found it because I really like that movie. He also was in the comedy horror Vamp, and he had a supporting role in the screwball comedy Meatballs and also the dystopian sci fi film The Last Chance. And he is 61 years old. He's as old as me. 61 years old today. See, this is the movie My Bodyguard right here. It starred Chris Makepeace, Adam Baldwin in his first film role. He played a bad guy. Matt Dillon, he played a bully. Martin Mull and Ruth Gordon. It also had Jennifer Bills and was Joan Cusack's first major film. I really liked it. It's a good movie. I don't want to rent it, I want to own it. But that is that movie. We have Christopher Sabat, a voice actor. He has some of his prominent roles uh, include animations and anime include Vegeta, Piccolo, Yamcha, Shenron, and various characters in Dragon Ball. He also played Roronoa Zoro in One Piece. He was in Sergeant Frog, My Hero Academia, Lupin the Third, and RWBY. What else has he been in? There's some Fruit Basket, Full Metal Alchemist, and the Tokyo Ghoul. Let's see. In animation, there's some of the animation he's been in. Lego Monkey Kid, Red versus Blue, video games. He's been in the Dragon Ball and Flux. Um, let's find some more recent ones. Solo Leveling Arise, My Hero Ultra Rumble, and the live action. He was in Chuck E. Cheese in the Galaxy 5000 and Lumberjack Man. So, okay. Then we have, you can get, well, I'm going to have to look because Ruth Gordon is in Harold and Maude 2, a crazy movie. I like that movie. Sometimes I'm going to look because sometimes I look and they're not in this region. And sometimes they are, I'll look at this one. Sometimes I worry that they are um, pirated. I'll check into it, but I will look for it. So we have Spencer Hayward, a former American professional basketball player and Olympic gold medalist. He's a member of the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame. He was inducted in 2015. So why did I put him in here? There has to be a reason, but I don't know what it is. That's his career record. It must have been something of, oh, here it is. Due to his exceptional performance and talent, he made the 1968 U.S. Olympic team at the age of 19. He became the youngest American basketball player in Olympic history. So, Spencer Haywood. He is now 76 years old. We have Milka Duno, a Venezuelan former race car driver. She competed in the IndyCar Series and the ARCA Racing Series. She is best known for holding the record of highest finish for a female driver in the 24 Hours of Daytona. She entered the NASCAR Nationwide Series in 2014. Um, she did not start racing until she was 24 years old. Prior to racing, her background was primarily academic. She holds a master's degree in organizational development, naval architecture, maritime business, and maritime biology. So she finished 28th, which is the best, I guess, of any female in the 20. No, that's the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Oh, I don't see it. So anyway, 53 years old today. We have Ellen Glasgow, an American novelist. She won the Pulitzer Prize for the novel in 1942 for her novel In This Our Life. She's published 20 novels as well as short stories. Her portrayal, she portrayed the changing world of the contemporary South in a realistic manner, differing from the idealistic escapism that characterized Southern literature after the Reconstruction. And she died at the age of 72 years old. We have Emily Davis, an English feminist who founded Girton College, Cambridge. She campaigned as a suffragist and for women's rights to university education. Um, let's see. She campaigned, let's see. I lost my place here. In her early life, she attended meetings of the National Association for the Promotion of Social Science and befriended Barbara Bodichin and Elizabeth Garrett Anderson. And after moving to London with her mother, she wrote and edited for the English Women's Journal and joined the Langham Place Group. She co-founded the London Schoolmistresses Association and the Kensington Society, which pressured for universal suffrage, although she herself believed only unmarried women and widows should gain the vote. Very interesting. She became secretary of the London branch of the National Society for Women's Suffrage. She died in London at the age of 91. During her lifetime, her rigid views on education were controversial, while recently historians have seen her achievements in a more sympathetic light. So, Emily Davis passed away at the age of 91 years old. And we have Peter Ronson. Peter Ronson was an Icelandic-born athlete and actor. He competed in the 110-meter hurdles in the 1960 Summer Olympics, and as an actor, he played Hans and was credited as a technical director in the 1959 film adaptation of Journey to the Center of the Earth. And he died at the age of 72. Peter Ronson. Journey to the Center of the Earth. And those are our birthdays for today. See you, Sashi. Bye-bye. Have a good sleep. Okay, we are done with our show. It's 2 hours and 6 minutes into the stream. So let's go ahead and get our what are they called? Get our shameless promotions out of the way. So first off, morning musings with Mrs. Dadman Walking. Your daily dose. I'm sorry, I got involved in doing something. Your daily dose of positivity. That's Monday through Wednesdays and Friday at 10 a.m. So I hope to see you tomorrow. Let's see what else we have today at 1 p.m. We're doing the diamond painting of Staring Kitties. Tomorrow we are watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure and Cowboy Bebop at 4 p.m. Thursdays at 5, Lego Fortnite. We'll be putting around either in the Lego Fortnite or Fortnite Lumber Tycoon. This Friday, we're going to be building the Rocket Launch Center that we got when we were up in the Space Center up in Alabama. Our Insomniac Theater, our late night movie is Demon City. This is midnight on Saturday. And at 10 a.m., we're going to be watching, I believe, the final episode of Mortal Kombat. And also we'll be watching Super Mario Brothers, Super Show, Animaniacs, and some classic cartoons. Retro TV Watch Party is canceled because we're going to Epic Universe. Also, Morning Musings on Monday is canceled. And our Batman primetime watch party next Monday is also canceled because we are at Epic Universe. If you would like to support me, you can support me through YouTube with super stickers, super chats, memberships, and membership gifting. You can check out my coffee page or Throne to support me there through Mrs.DadmanWalking55, or you can mail stuff to us at P.O. Box 26603, Jacksonville, Florida 32226. Let me go ahead and end our poll. We have 26 votes. I have 604 subscribers. I still have 9 people watching. I have 23 likes. And here is our poll. Black jelly beans are from the devil. The final poll results are: number 1 is all are from the devil. Number 2, yes, that is why I hate them. Number 3, no, they're misunderstood. And number 4 is yes, that is why I like them. So thank you all so much for participating in the poll. If you would like to check out some of my VODs and find out when I have other streams, you can at youtube.com at Mrs.DadmanWalking55. I'm also on Twitch at Mrs.DadmanWalking. Social media is Twix, MDadmanWalking, Threads, Mrs.DadmanWalking55, and Discord at Mrs.DadmanWalking. And yes, black jelly beans are evil. Final verdict. So everyone, if you would like to go and support a new creator trying to get, let's try to get some of the, let's make sure they're still streaming. Yes, this is a streamer, Figgy Plays. Let's work over and go on over there. Tell her Mrs. sent you, and let's try to get her subs up. She has 137 subs. Let's try to get her to 140 subs before her stream ends. This is a Figgy Plays, a sweet person. So go over there and check out that stream, and support her and let her know that Mrs. sent you. Everybody, thank you very much. I will hope to see you in about 50 minutes for my diamond painting stream, where I'll be streaming this, painting the staring kitties. But in the meantime, remember to be kind, to show love. You're not promised tomorrow, so go to bed each night with no regrets. And most of all, I wish you peace. I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever time it is in your neck of the woods. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And I will see you all later. Bye bye.